It's AMC here from Creative Orange Studio. That's right, my name is three initials, A, M, and C. Some of you may recognize me from my M&S days. Some of you I've not had the pleasure of meeting yet, but I look forward to doing so at your upcoming away day, during which we are going to be doing something together called Lego Serious Play. As some of you may be familiar with this, but some of you might not and might be asking, what the heck is Lego Serious Play? So that's what I'm here to give you a very brief introduction to Lego Serious Play, which, side note, is also called LSP sometimes. So we have a bit of a theme developing of three initials for a name. So let's call this AMC Talks LSP. Here we go. So Lego Serious Play was actually started by the Lego group itself back in the early 1990s, and they worked with two European professors to develop this methodology, and the root of it was all about business and strategy. They continued to develop it through the 2000s. They brought in other people to work on it, and then in 2010 something amazing happened, which is that the Lego group made Lego Serious Play open source through something called a Creative Commons license, which basically means that anybody can use Lego Serious Play. Can use Lego Serious Play. So what is LSP? So basically it has 5 stages to it, and we may not use all 5 in all of the exercises that we do together, but I just wanted to give you an overall picture, and we'll explain that to you on the day too, so don't worry. The first stage is called the prompt, and this is when the facilitator, which will be myself, AMC, or my co-facilitator on the day, Lucy, who's also going to be facilitating. So either Lucy or I will give you a prompt or a question or a challenge, from which then you will build start grabbing the Lego. This is when the magic happens. Your brain starts firing, you start engaging different parts of your brain. It's great. You'll grab some Lego bricks, start building, putting them together. And then you'll come out with a model, and the model could be on a base plate. Here's one I made earlier. This pink form is called a base plate, but equally you could have the model without the base plate and talk to it like that, or you could have the loose bricks on the table. It's really quite open. Then when you've completed the build, we'll move to the share stage, which is when you start talking about your model by pointing at different parts of it and talking about it. And through this, different insights and things will come to you as you're sharing as well. Then next comes reflection, which is really tied in with active listening. So during the share stage, you will have heard other people talking about the build. You will have talked about it, and you can reflect on what you've heard, think about like key themes, or what was the silliest thing that you heard, or the most surprising, things like that. And then the last stage is capture, which could be as simple as taking your model, click, we'll take a quick photo. We might write a keyword about it, we might not. We will talk you through that on the day. So that's the whirlwind tour of it. Here are some images. I thought this would help you get an idea of what it is. So here's loads of Lego on the table. This is the build stage. People are diving in. Again, the build stage. People are diving in, grabbing the bricks, starting to build. Here's a few different models on the table after one of the builds, and this just shows you the variety of models or builds that you can create. These are all on base plates, but as I said, they don't need to be. And these people were one group. They were all given the same question or prompt, and this was their response to that. So it just shows you the variety of the builds. What the Lego Serious Play session is not about who is the most brilliant Lego brick builder. It's not about that. It's not who can build a Millennium Falcon or who can build a realistic Eiffel Tower. It is not about that at all. It's much more about play and using the bricks to communicate and tell stories and tell your ideas. Okay, so this is at the share stage. Somebody's pointing at different parts of their model to tell their story. And again, here is another build. And this one, thought this was great because somebody had used their phone in their model. So you never know what's going to happen. It's great. Here again is the build stage. People are grabbing the bricks, having a good time, starting to build. So that's it really. That is Lego Serious Play in a Whirlwind. My name is AMC from Creative Orange Studio. I am so looking forward to meeting you all at the away day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.